Hello dear children, welcome to the maths class of standard 6. Today we are going to start our new chapter fractions. So children, do you know what is fraction? Yes, from the small class onwards we are studying about fractions, isn't it? Yes, fraction is a part of a whole. What is fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole. So if I am taking a pizza, okay, if I am taking a pizza and then I am cutting it into some equal parts, okay, equal pieces, then each part shows the fraction. Okay, this each part we can represent as a fraction. So here this pizza is divided into 4 equal parts, isn't it? So you can write 4 here and then. Here I am going to take this piece from this pizza. That is one piece I am going to take from this pizza. So the fraction representing this part of a pizza is 1 by 4 or 1 upon 4. Okay, so this is a fraction. This is a type of number that is showing a part of a whole, and this is the fraction. And we know in a fraction there are two parts, isn't it? There is a part which comes above a small line and below the line. So the number which comes above the line is called numerator. That we know. It is the numerator. And the number which comes below the line is called the denominator. This is the denominator. Okay, so we can say, in other words, we can say the number which we can write in the form of numerator by denominator is called fraction. Clear, children? Alright. So now we are moving to some more examples, that is some more examples of fraction. So I am taking 6 by 10. It is a fraction. And 11 by 5. It's a fraction. And 100 by 1000. This is also a fraction, isn't it? So these are some examples of fraction. Now we will check how to identify or how to write a fraction from a given picture. Okay, so let's check some questions like that. Children, look at these questions. Here some pictures are given. You have to identify the fraction for the shaded part. You have to identify the fraction for the shaded part. Okay. So this is a square and it is divided into how many parts? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This square is divided into 9 parts, equally divided into 9 parts. So when you are writing the fraction, the total number of fractions you should write in the denominator. Denominator means the number which comes below the line. Okay. So total number of parts are 9. So 9 you can write in the denominator. Now here we are writing the fraction of shaded parts. So how many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3. 3 parts are shaded, isn't it? So the fraction is 3 by 9. 3 by 9. Okay. Now next one. Look at this triangle. Is it divided into equally? Yes, it is divided into 2 equally. So here total number of parts you have to write in the denominator. How many parts are here? 2 parts. So 2 write in the denominator. And how many parts are shaded? Yes, 1 part is shaded. So you can write 1 by 2 or 1 upon 2. Okay. Now look at the third one. It's a circle, isn't it? First you check what is the total number of equal parts. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is having 8 equal parts. So you write 8 in denominator and then count the number of parts shaded. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts are shaded. Isn't it, children? So you can write 4. So here we got a fraction 4 by 8. So this way you can identify the fraction from a given picture. Clear, children? Okay. Children, the next topic we are going to discuss is fractions on number line. Fractions on number line. So, how we can represent a fraction on a number line? In the before chapter, we learned how to represent the integers on a number line. Isn't it, children? The positive integers and negative integers. Then in the middle, we put the 0. Isn't it? So, here we are going to discuss how to represent a fraction on a number line. So, for that, here I am taking an example question, that is 3 by 5. It is a fraction, isn't it? So let's arrange the fraction 3 by 5 on a number line. For that, draw a number line. Start from 0, okay? And it should start from 0 and then 1. So we will arrange the fraction between 0 and 1. Okay? So it is 0 and this is 1. And the numbers 2 and etc. are on the other side. Okay, so look, children, between 0 and 1 you have to plot the fraction 3 by 5. The meaning of 3 by 5 is you have to divide the divisions. You have to take 5 divisions between 0 and 1 and then take the third division, then that will be the position of this fraction. That is, here denominator is 5. So I am going to divide 0 and 1 by 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So 0 and 1. I divided it into 5 equal parts or 5 equal divisions I took here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1 is the fifth one. Okay. And among this, the third point, that is 1, 2, 3. This point shows the fraction 3 upon 5. Okay, children. So this fraction, this one, third point shows the fraction 3 upon 5. Clear? So always you, how many parts are here in the denominator, that you have to take, and that much parts you have to draw between 0 and 1. Then you mark the number which is above the line, that is numerator. The number which is on numerator, you can plot on that divisions. Okay, children, let's discuss another question. Children, here the next question is show 1 by 10 on number line. Show 1 by 10 on number line. So, we have to show this fraction on number line. As we know, we have to draw a number line and we have to plot the fraction between 0 and 1. Okay. So, 0 and 1. In between 0 and 1, how many parts should be there? 10, because the denominator is 10. So, you have to draw 10 small lines between these. So, the first one, 0 is the 0 position number. So, we will start from the next. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and the 10 is the number where we have started 1. This is the 10th one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We divided 10 parts here. Now you have to plot the first part of or first line of this one. Okay. So that is 1 by 10. 1 upon 10. So this is the first one. So you can mark this one and you can write down here 1 upon 10. So this fraction shows 1 upon 10. Now children, can you tell me which is 10 by 10? Can you plot 10 by 10? Yes, the 10th one of the sequence. Total division is 10. and the 10th one is the 10 by 10 fraction. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here it is. So this is the 10th one. So this shows 1. Here it is written 1. That is 10 by 10 is equal to 1. Isn't it, children? 10 by 10 is equal to 1. And we know if we are dividing a number with that number itself, we will get the answer 1. So 10 by 10 is the point where we already written 1. Clear? Now, how to plot 0 by 10? Can you say which is 0 by 10? Yes, the first number where we wrote 0. This is the position of the fraction 0 by 10. So you can mark here. This is the 0 by 10. We know 0 by 10 shows 0. Isn't it? 0 by 10 means 0. If we are dividing 0 by a number, the answer will be 0. So 0 by 10. The position of 0 by 10 is this one. Clear, children? Alright. So this is the way to arrange a fraction or show a fraction on a number line. First you have to draw the number line, and from the 0 to 1, that is the position of fractions. So there you can mark the fraction according to the given fraction. Clear, children? Okay. Children, our next topic is types of fractions. Different types of fractions. So some types of fractions are proper fractions, improper fractions and mixed fractions. Proper fractions, improper fractions and mixed fractions. Children, do you know what is proper fraction? Yes. If the numerator of a fraction is smaller than the denominator, then we can say that fractions are proper fraction. Look, children, we know it is the numerator. Numerator is the number which comes above the line, and denominator is the number which comes below the line, isn't it? So, if the numerator is smaller than the denominator, then that type of fractions are called proper fractions. So, an example is 1 by 2, then 5 by 10. So, look, children, here in these fractions, the numerator is 1 and it is smaller than denominator, isn't it? And 5 is smaller than 10. So, numerator is smaller than the denominator. So, these fractions are proper fractions. What is it? Proper fractions. Now, improper fraction. Just opposite of proper fraction is the improper fraction. That is, if the numerator is greater than the denominator, then that fractions are called improper fraction. So, let's find the fraction 7 by 3 or 10 by 2. Look, children, here the numerators are greater than the denominators, isn't it? 7 is greater than 3 and 10 is greater than 2. So, these fractions are improper fractions. Okay. Now, the last one is mixed fractions. It is mixed fractions. What is mixed fraction? Yes, some fractions we can write as a whole number, as a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Okay, children? Some fractions we can write as the combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. So, this type of fractions are called mixed fraction. For example, 1 by 2. Okay, here 1 is a whole number part and 1 by 2 is a proper fraction. So, this fraction is called a mixed fraction. Or another example, 4 by 10. Okay, this is another mixed fraction. Okay, children, is it clear? So, we learn about three types of fractions: proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. Proper fractions are the fractions which have the numerator smaller than the denominator, and improper fractions where the denominator is smaller than the numerator. Okay, and then mixed fraction. Mixed fractions are the fractions of a combination of fractions with the combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Clear, children? So these all are the different types of fractions. Okay, we will study more conversion of proper fraction to improper and mixed fraction to improper fraction and improper fraction to mixed fraction. These all we will discuss in the next class. Okay, so everyone study these all topics very well. So see you in the next class. Thank you.